Hi guys, in this video I'm here to talk to you about the pros and cons of having natural hair. I like to point out to you that I'm not an expert, these are just my opinions. So let's start out with the pros. The first pro is natural hair is more versatile. What I mean by that is I can rock my short curly hair or I can rock my long straight hair. So you can just do different things with natural hair, and you can also do bantu knots or braid outs and stuff like that. The next pro, you have healthier hair and body. What I mean by that is relaxed hair has chemicals in it to make it look the way it does. Natural hair has nothing to make it look that way other than products you put in it. And what I mean by healthier body is that you're going to not be putting chemicals in your body that are going to harm you later on in the future and to make your hair look like that. So I would say I would rather have healthier body than have straight hair all the time. The next pro is you're going to have thicker hair when you're natural. So you're going to have like a thick afro or a thick curly hair. You're not going to have thin hair from putting a relaxer in your hair numerous of times. The next pro, you're going to have longer hair. And this one, it just depends on your genes and how well you take care of your hair also. Because I've seen people who have perms, let me say relaxers. I've seen people that have relaxers in their hair and their hair is long. But I've also seen people with relaxers who have long hair when they first get it. But as time goes on, they keep relaxing their hair. It gets shorter and shorter. And I've seen people who transitioned from having a relaxer and their hair just took off growing. So it also depends on how you take care of your hair, and it depends what your genes are. And I would say people who have natural hair need to be deep conditioning so that they can get that moisture in their hair. And people who have relaxed hair need to be doing protein treatment so they can keep that protein in their hair. The next pro is not affected by the humidity if it's in its curly state or if it's in a braid out. What I mean by that is if it's humid outside, your hair is not going to frizz. But if it does, it's going to blend in with the style. It's not going to look bad or anything like that. So you don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, I need a rain jacket or something like that. The next pro is not as expensive. I know now, like, relaxers have gotten so expensive. Even perms are expensive now. You can go in the salon and spend $100 or more when you get your hair relaxed and styled. So that's a lot of money to spend on one time. Whereas being natural, you can just buy your products and be done with it and put them in your head. It's none of that extra stuff like that. The next pro is embracing your ethnicity. Not everyone is meant to have straight hair. So I say just embrace your curly hair. Whatever you have, just embrace it. It doesn't always have to be straight hair to be beautiful. Curly hair and afros are beautiful just as well. So let's start with the cons. The first con, it's hard to get straight. I hate getting my hair straight, but I love the results because it takes so much. You have to blow dry your hair, then you have to flat iron it, and going through all that hair, it takes so long. So that's a lot of work trying to get your hair straight, and you have to go over it multiple times to get it straight, but you don't want to do it too much because you can damage your hair. So got to be careful with that. It's hard to detangle. This is another thing you want to be careful with too, because when you detangle your hair, if you're going too fast and it's very tangled, then you're going to damage your hair. You're going to cause your hair to have breakage and stuff like that. So you just want to take your time when you're detangling your hair. The next con is it's time consuming. It takes time to wash your hair, it takes time to style it and wait on it to dry, to decondition it, and then to take the style out if you're not doing a wash and go. So it's a lot of work with doing natural hair, and it's time consuming. It's not easy. So when you're making the decision to go natural, you need to make sure it's something that you want to do and something that you want to stick with, because you don't want to go natural then get a relaxer the next month because you couldn't handle it. So it's just something to think about before you do it. The next con is you constantly have to have your hair moisturized. If you do not moisturize your hair, it will break. A lot of people don't get this who have natural hair, and they don't understand why their hair is not growing. That's one of the reasons, but like I said before, it does have to do with your genes too. But you also need to make sure your hair is healthy. So keep your hair moisturized as well. The next con is the shrinkage. I hate my shrinkage so much. My hair is past bra strap length when it's straight. When it's curly, it comes all the way up to here. So I hate that. That's one of the things I hate about my curly hair. I do wish that my curls could be longer, but I'm thankful for the curls that I do have. So the next con is it's hard to wear hats. I don't know if I'm just weird or what, but for me in the winter I like to wear beanies, but I don't wear them when my hair is curly because I just don't think it looks right. My hair is this short and the beanie comes down in here. I just don't like how it looks. I think it looks too big and curly for that, in my opinion. The next con, your hair sweats out so fast and your roots and edges, that is my biggest pet peeve about having natural hair when it's straight, because my hair sweats out so fast. I remember when I was in high school and I used to cheer, my hair would be straight until I had cheerleading practice, and then my edges and roots would be gone, and I would try to get them straight again, and that's the reason why I had heat damage. So that's another con about having natural hair. So the last con about having natural hair is that people have negative things to say. People, I guess they are not used to seeing people with natural hair, because people are now just starting to come out and wear their natural hair. But I feel like you shouldn't be worried about what other people have to say. If you like your hair, then you like your hair. Don't worry about what anybody else has to say about it. So those are my pros and cons about having natural hair. And if you have any questions, please leave your comments and questions in the description box. And thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. First tip that I have is no heat. I'm not saying you have to go without heat completely, but just minimize the amount of heat that you use